Mic check, mic check. All right. Yeah, you were expecting it. All right, we're almost at drinks. It's been a long day, but it's good to be here. Let's have some fun, right? All right. That was a wrap up. This is a wrap too. What's up, London? Jon coming at you. I jump at the chance to rap like a mad fool. Insurance needs risk taking. Yeah, that's true. What we've been through today is a grand tour, a cyber modeling. Cause now we have tools, the latest and the greatest that we can use. For cat loads and to manage the risk of bad news. Wu-Tang said that cash rules, but in insurance you gotta earn it to take the risk and not get burned. That's why in cyber we worry, we're in a hurry to get alerted before flurries of claims are regular recurrence. We're all here cause we're determined. How do I word it? To get nerdy. Your loss ratio's under 30. Congratulations, but I guess that's your waiting imagination full of cyber attack situations by nations that bring the claims in. We've seen the same thing in other lines too many times to pay no mind, but go find another crew like this one who can diagnose the risk disposition. That's why we're looking at the threat landscape. Because global leaders might have a handshake, and that's great, but there's no escape when a nation state puts its hacking team in the fast lane and sets up hacking campaigns to fund things, or they're hacking campaigns so folks change. It's pretty hard to stop us doing dumb things when we're online. We're always clicking on something. So we need analytics for this to view all the risk and test how real it all gets. I want to thank CyberQ for bringing us together so that we can endeavor to learn and to do it better. We're living in lunacy, sumacy, trillions in cybercrime, compromises rising with impunity. Is this how we're doomed to be? Cybersecurity strives for maturity, but a far cry from purity. High time for moving the insurance community, using risk pooling with models seeking maturity. New IT shouldn't lead to eulogy. No, so let's seize the opportunity. I'm recently a parent. Our daughter's almost 2 now. I'm learning all kinds of things I never knew now. Like if you want to teach something, put it in a nursery rhyme. Hey, we're all here, so let's try. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little ransomwares, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little ransomwares, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little ransomwares. Now, how many bad things did we count happen there? Was that 9 or was it one big one? I submit that's a question to think on. And if on second thought I could have left my daughter out, nonetheless it's a problem we gotta talk about. So let's call it out. When we go on about a cyber cat, what exactly are we talking about? Because a child knows a cat has a tail and goes meow. How do cyber cats go now? The cloud goes down, or not Petya, but not the daily epidemic of reuk infections. Our cats have tails too, but unlike property, ours are hard to define properly, and that bothers me. How do we stop the ferocity and velocity of attacks with the problem that's defined sloppily? Honestly, that's just how it goes. When you live in cyber, you're used to keeping on your toes. By the way, here's what I'll say about the war exclusion. In conclusion, we're living in lunacy, sumacy, trillions in cybercrime, compromises rising with impunity. Is this how we're doomed to be? Cybersecurity strives for maturity, but a far cry from purity. High time for moving the insurance community, using risk pooling with models seeking maturity. New IT shouldn't lead to eulogy. No, so let's seize the opportunity. Seize the opportunity as cybercrime climbs to the trillions. Let's pave the way for resilience. It's not about calling out the idiots, but rather managing the variance in the insurance experience. Because cyber is insidious, a worthy opponent. That's why it's serious. We gotta own it. It's significant. This digital predicament. Risks are imminent. It's time that we be vigilant. We're in the thick of it. But think of it. Our possibilities are infinite. We're global citizens. The talent in this room is limitless. So get with this. You're at the plate, here's the pitch. What can you yourself do to make a difference? It doesn't matter much, insurers are writing the checks. If we fail to cut the risk that things infect, our real success should be measured in whether we make it better for people and companies that we're trying to protect. That's a wrap. After this, we'll have a drink. At the same time, I'd invite you to have a think. What can you take away from the sessions today? Lessons to lessen cyber crimes rise and help it go the other way. Because I imagine a day when these things are handled. Capital's ample, no cities and scrambles, attacks dismantled, criminals shackled, a digital peacetime. But in the meantime, we're living in lunacy. Soon we'll see trillions in cybercrime. Compromises rising with impunity. Is this how we're doomed to be? Cybersecurity strives for maturity, but a far cry from purity. High time for moving the insurance community. Using risk pooling with models seeking maturity. New IT shouldn't lead to eulogy. Nah, so let's seize the opportunity.